What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today playing some more Battle Brothers. We are on our Beast Slayer campaign, and we are trying to defend Fenstermark from a zombie horde. We beat the first group, but we've got a second group here somewhere. And I went ahead and changed a few things right before we engage. We had some armor that was torn up. I switched it out. But this is it, guys. We're in decent shape. Wish us luck. We're going up against another Necromancer and Midi Wiedergangers. A few of them are armored. I'm not too scared. So guys, I took a few days worth of a break. I hope y'all don't mind. A lot of that was spent with family. And it helps me every now and then to take a break from doing just about everything. Kind of a mental health break, if you will. And that like helps me recharge and get excited. Because I put a lot of hours into Battle Brothers, just to name one game. Darkest Dungeon would be another. And I recognized a long time ago that certain things have like a negative impact on my personal mental health. And not even to be like kind of crazy about it, but just anything. It can be anything, you know, like as simple as like a certain song. Maybe I like, back in the day when I was a kid, you know, Linkin Park was like my jam. And that was one of the only CDs I had. I think it was Meteora. I think that was the first one I had. But anyway, you know, you listen to a song like that, even you know, or a record or an album. Man, I'm old. You listen to something like that over and over enough, a CD, and it can like depress you. It really can. So music, I always noticed was a big one for me, and also playing certain types of video games can also give me a pretty similar effect. I think they're going to be able to reach me this turn, so I'm going to spear wall. Especially if they, I was thinking he might possess this guy. I think he has a hand axe, and he certainly does. Let's wait. Let's let them jump closer. I shouldn't have taken that shot. I'm talking instead of playing. But yeah, so just for me, the idea is a lot of these games that I play, they revolve around fighting, killing monsters, you know, intense strategy moments, which give you these really powerful highs, really powerful lows as far as a video game goes. And, you know, especially when you're dealing with RNG, right? Sometimes you can get these really intense, negative, bad feelings that are really outside your control. You're just feeling them, you know, because the dice didn't go your way. And I'm not about that. Not in too much of a quantity. There's a point past which it just kind of goes a little too far. And not to like oversell it or anything. It's just, I recognize when playing this much video games has a negative effect on me, and I try to be very cognizant of that fact and to do what I can to counter it. And for me, that's just taking a small break. Not even a big deal. And when you've got a family and other, you know, priorities, it helps. It helps to have something else to focus on. And the weather's been bad too, guys. Man, when it gets cold, I don't know about y'all, but something about like winter weather. As much as I love the cold, or I used to love the cold anyway, nowadays it's just kind of like depressing to me. I've been used to going out for walks and getting in my neighborhood and seeing people with dogs walking around, cats and all the different animals and stuff. Now I just don't see anything. Freezing cold. And the last few days it actually warmed up enough that I could go walk. So I've been walking like miles and miles. Trying to stay healthy. I'm not an expert really on anything, guys, but I can just tell you about myself, you know. And for me, you know, maintaining mental health is a big deal. There's really not much going on in my life right now that's crazy stressful, though. I'm happy to say. So I'm not trying to complain when I got first world problems. But like I took a little time on the weekend to spend time with my family. And today, even, I put some time into my upcoming college endeavors. I sat through like an hour's worth of orientation videos. Luckily, I was able to do my orientation online. which was a blessing, because if I had to go over there with a bunch of, like, 17-year-olds, no offense to 17-year-olds, but I'm not one of them, and haven't been for some time. They, like, camp out for, like, a day. They have to stay over there at the college and hang out. I'm not going to do that. There are very few times in life where I'll pull the disabled veteran card, but nonsense like that, I'm like, I don't know, guys. I can't do it. And I got no shame. None at all. Let's see who comes back to life. Okay, that was a bit more than I was hoping for. We're kind of lucky that the Necromancer kept so many of these guys back. Perfect. We wanted him out of here just because he's got a weapon. We'll step up to give ourselves a better surround. Happy that he possessed someone without a weapon. Had he possessed this one, we could have got hit triple with the sword. This fight's going very well for us. Once we perma-kill these dudes, let's actually not switch. I think we should be able to take him down. We should be able to behead him with the machete, I think. Like this. Yep. Well done. And the world's hardest to pronounce weapon has been doing good work for us. I don't want to get too close because they might come in hot with that pitchfork. Let's see what comes back this turn. Generally, it's my experience that they don't leave the Necromancer, so I don't expect them to really rotate that hard. Nice. And that'll give us plenty of time to get a good surround. Yeah, he's going to possess here, resurrect, no big deal. And that possession means nothing when no one's willing to back it up by moving. And since we have ranged, we're not going to engage at all. Just get in there. Huh. Get over here. Take that high ground. I foresee this taking like another turn, essentially. They might start moving now that now that I've got some of them in range of two-handed weapons. That's a good hit. There goes all of the armor. And we'll jump in here just to get the better surround. We hit the first one, that's good. Nice. I was hoping for exactly that. It's just, I wanted the second shot, of course, to actually land on the Necromancer. Prioritize him. He does have a weapon. And this is dangerous. The Necromancer has a Scramasax. Probably shouldn't have jumped in on him, but let's get a big surround if we can. Great hit. We hit him in the head, though. It's not very often that the most dangerous person we're fighting is the Necromancer. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Ugh. Ozymandias will take that, I believe. Okay, we caused some bleeding. Come on, nail him. 59%. Yes, and down he goes. We even get the Scramasax for our trouble. And Ulrich is out of ammo. We don't really want to shoot anything else. Just need to finish this one guy off and hope that nobody else comes back to life. Alright, that works. We'll send up some people to help. Finish it. There we go. Alright, so we did it, guys. 4 levels for our trouble, too, and we pick up a dark, thick tunic. I wish these, like, cool, thematic armors did something else. Like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of effect would be cool with it, but I mean, this is like the Necromancer's cloak. I wish it did something. Take a look at it. It's so cool looking. There are no transmogs in this game as far as I know, though, so. Alright. What are we going to do now? We've got to level up on Just. Let's take that. Excellent 3 there. Huh. And he is looking to be a sergeant character. So let's go ahead and give him Rally the Troops right now. I think that's fine. And that'll push us one further into the really desirable perks that we want. Here, we want to take Colossus. Help keep Sigmund alive. Bad roll there. 3 I'll happily take, and a 4 and a 4. He definitely needs more resolve. I keep forgetting, he's the dumb pessimist. If I was, you know, very dumb, and I'm not saying I'm not really, I would give him Pathfinder. Excellent. I would probably also be pessimistic. I think that's a fair worldview when you are dumb. You have every right to be pessimistic. So, Pathfinder will somewhat counter Maim Foot, and that's something we wanted to do anyway because we're trying to play this thematically. Caspar is looking to be our standard bearer. So another Rally the Troops instance on him would be great as well. So let's just go ahead and take that now. And I was thinking of making him a hybrid. That makes it even more plausible. So he would be like a crossbowman also. Not bad. Are we done? Did we do it? I feel like they did not pay us nearly enough for the amount of danger we put ourselves in. Those weren't particularly tough enemies, but nor were they, you know, easy. Man, I want to get Ralph. They're so expensive, the daily wages. But he's already pretty leveled, which is why he's so expensive. Where do they want us to go? Hornstead. Nope. Tell him I need some time to think about this. Guys, I've been playing a bunch of other video games recently trying to get stuff recorded, and my brain is a little bit frozen. So if it looks like I'm processing things slowly, I kind of am. Just a little bit. Okay, so, man, we don't have enough for that guy. As much as I want that Beast Slayer, we just can't afford it. What I was thinking about doing, I think it was Mr. Blue that made a request for a Houndmaster character. I don't think I have the name written in front of me. Actually, do we need more food? Yes, we need a little bit of everything, as a matter of fact. Let us buy 1 thing of ammunition, 1 stack of tools, and we'll buy some bread. Yeah, that's pretty good. That gives us the provisions we need. Where, in fact, is Hornstead? I don't remember. Wherever it is, it's far. Ah, they want us to go all the way there. Okay, no. We are going to go down to Scansburg, because normally where there's a kennel, there are guys who train dogs. So let's try and get a Houndmaster. That's very thematic for a Beast Slayer company. It makes sense that you would want somebody to like have a hound to chase beasts. We see footprints here. Beasts and another group. Let's come here first. Maybe we can go and chase them off into the wilderness in a second. Damn. I was super ready to get a Houndmaster. Let's see about the kennel, though. Or what the prices are. Not bad. Truly not bad. Oh, man. Sick one-handed sword. Is there a noble sword to compare it to? There is. Okay, let's check it out, just for fun. So, durability 43. Wow, noble sword, way more durable. I think this one's supposed to be more of a fencing sword. Yes. It is a fencing sword, so it's not a 100% fair comparison. I don't see a fencing sword to compare it to, though. So, 35 to 50 versus 45 to 50. Got a little bit more effectiveness against armor, but it's half the weight is the big deal, and it builds up one less fatigue. So it's just a really powerful fencing sword. And for those of you who don't know what that does, I mean, it lets you zip around the battlefield really cool. It's one of my favorite additions to the game for sure. Check out the marketplace, see if there's anything we need. Not quite. We will buy some more food, though. That actually didn't help us at all. Huh. I would have thought that would put us up to 6 days, but it didn't. Now the question is, do we grab some dogs? I kind of want to get some. But if we buy them, we can't use them frivolously. We've got to... We'll get one. I want to get a bunch. If I had more crowns, I would certainly get a ton of them. For now, let's give the dog to Ulrich. Call that good. You never know when one dog can save your life, especially in the back line. So we have no contract. Oh, that was the second... Okay. We saw the footprints. A bunch of thugs. What are you guys? Well, let's go in here and take this fight. Some brigand thugs. You never know. I've taken places like this and gotten super rare, powerful loot. And without those other thugs and poachers... Oh my god. I know I've mentioned this before, I'm kind of an idiot, but I'm sitting so close to my giant screen that I can actually see what some of these icons really are. And this is a guy blowing a horn. A little horn with like a gold cap on the end. And hook is like a... I'm so stupid, guys. This is like the actual hook of the blade of the back of a bill hook catching on someone's like clothes or something. I think in my mind somewhere I already knew these things, but being able to very clearly see these types of icons is pretty cool. And not to say my laptop is small, it's a 17-inch. And I can see this now too. Wow! So it's... Obviously I knew it was like a head being cut off, but I can actually see the detail and like the full helm. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. 51. That was brutal. That rocked their morale pretty hard. Let's spear wall it up. Back him up with a spetum. I only jumped in there because I was almost 100% that we were going to land that. Good hits. We get so much deadlier the more reliable our range units become. Alright, let's see where they jump in. I'm expecting him to have to jump into our spear. Good hit. Gonna ignore his shield. Yeah, he either has to jump in here and almost certainly fail. Wow, okay. So this has become quite easy. As expected. It's why we came here, just for the easy gold. Tier 2 crossbows. Ladies and gentlemen. Getting, you know, some strong crossbows early. It's why I prioritize them. I think I spent a good bit of gold on one of these. So, no ridiculous loot, but I mean some salt. Some extra food. Yeah, that was worth it. That was more than worth it. That was great. And then a little bit of experience to kind of top it all off. Let's go chase these other brigands. And you never know what we'll find on the way out. Might find another easy little hold for us to get. Okay. These types of fights are quite annoying because they're going to expect us to come to them. And we're going to wait because they still have an archer that can shoot. And our front line is not foolproof with shields. Gotta be careful about where we jump in. Want to make sure we can shield everyone. These guys are wearing no helmets. Get in there. So we have to basically waste an entire turn trying to set up. And they get to shoot in the meantime. $36. Nailed it. Unexpected nailed it. Should 100% have gone for his shield there. And that was super nice. Wait here. 64% though. Okay, here's the other rock boy. Let's, since we've already taken a bit of a hit. There we go. I think it's just prudent to get that shield up. Man, nailing it, Oswald. That hat, man. He just feels like a badass. Oh, speaking of curse words. For those of you not aware, it's a little weird YouTube thing going on right now. They changed some of their policies, which I don't know how good or bad that is, right? I'm not an expert or anything. But one of the changes they made it so that you kind of have to designate whether or not your channel is for children. And I kind of struggled with that. Because as much as I want my channel to be family friendly, I recognize that the games that I play aren't. Not really. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, don't do that. So I had to like choose whether or not to designate my videos as, you know, family friendly. And I decided to because for the most part I don't curse. I don't play games that are like gratuitously violent. I mean, I would, and this is where I come up against. I'm looking at all these dead guys on the ground. I'm like, man, are my videos what I would consider family friendly? And you know, that's super subjective. Certainly, some people have very different opinions on what they consider to be appropriate for their children. And when you're a parent, that's kind of your right, you know, whether other people like it or not. But I will say that I wouldn't let my kids watch me play too much Battle Brothers. That's for sure. And especially with some of the stories that you read. I think in our last episode, we had one where like a guy had spiders burst out of him and die. Or another one where a child had his face like ripped apart, that type of stuff. Like, that's not kid friendly. You know, I don't think I'm going out on a huge limb here saying that. But yeah, it's tough to designate. I don't know. It's not as cut and dry as all that. Let's go over to Seasdat. That's probably a good place. It's a big harbor city, which usually means stuff. Footprints headed this way might be something for us, might be, maybe not. We're running a little bit low on certain provisions, and we need contracts. You're not hiring any cultists. You're in the wrong Let's Play, buddy. Check out the marketplace. We're good on food. They don't have any tools. That's pretty rough. And their padded leather, which I would love to pick up, is also kind of pricey. They've got 2 full Akaton caps, which I like, because I think we're wearing worse than that on multiple brothers. The price of salt, ooh, the prices to sell here are quite high. Let's get rid of some stuff. We don't need the slings. They're a cool weapon to get really early in the game, but I think later you just don't need them. 50, 55. Sell, sell. Up to 1,500, not bad. Okay, so there's really nothing else for us to look at here. Except trying to do some contracts. brigands, sure. There will be a day in this Let's Play where we just kind of hunt beasts, and we get to put together a really cool series of formations. It's just not yet. We're not stable. Our income isn't stable. We're always going to have to do quests we don't really want to do. Let's camp out. Whatever it is, we don't want to fight them at night. But they're paying us so little to do this that it's got to be just like some thugs. Oh no, it's not. Oh no. This is a real group of raiders. Okay. Well, this is the type of challenge we've been needing. Let's land these crossbow shots. We're basically raiders ourselves. They just have better helmets and mostly weapons than us. Every miss like that, we're going to feel it. Getting rid of the dudes with no shields. High priority. It looks like they're going to overload this flank, so I'm going to bring my other guys down. And they're faster than me, so we're going to throw this shield up. Okay, 42. Alright, we landed one. Hard to complain. If I don't take that position, they will. They're probably just going to move in and try and wreck me with those pikes. We'll wait here. I can step in and land an attack, maybe. I did. We've got them boxed in, but not really. Step in there. Okay. We're playing a most dangerous game with a most dangerous enemy. Yeah. Casper's in a rough spot. Ooh, and they've got throwing weapons. And they landed it at that distance with a shield wall. Okay. Damn. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I almost did a round swing. That would have been bad. We can split his shield for 100%. I don't think that kills the shield, though. So we just went for an attack instead. That destroyed the armor. Yeah, Casper's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, Casper is dead. We might reload this just to try and do it a little better. I really wasn't expecting to fight some strong raiders here. Not for the low money they were offering for this particular fight. They did a great job throwing him in the front, though. Our biggest problem was just our turn order. Certain units went before certain other units. And I really didn't need to be that aggressive with Caspar, I don't think. I could have kept him back. Got a little greedy. Ow, those pikes, though. And yeah, because of that miss... Oh, I was going to say, I think our boy Fur is in serious danger, but... we can do something about this raider, maybe not. Not wearing a helmet. I was hoping we might be able to hit him in the head. Getting a little bit greedy there. Instead of moving forward, I decided to step in here. We get multiple choices. I decided to just take the shots. Alright, he missed up close. That's great. And shield wall and a push. Wow, really? Okay. We're just gonna chill back here. No reason to die. He's bleeding, but I don't think he's gonna bleed out. 51. Wow, we hit him twice and we didn't kill him. Okay. The idea right now is just to get them to want to run. Every one of them that we kill puts them one... Speaking of Linkin Park, brings them one step closer to the edge, and they're about to break. If you're a fan, I think you'll know what I did there. How's he doing? Yeah, he's fine. Perfect. Let's just hope that our boy Casper is not dead. We're gonna move in. I'm a little bit worried about this dude. I should not have stepped in with Verandai. That was a mistake. Ow. And missing here is also quite bad. He's got a sword. Okay, he used riposte. We've been given extra chances to not fail. Alright. Oh, he's got riposte. We need to do that. What was I even thinking? Alright, both of them fleeing. Now we just need for Caspar to be alive. And we'll be happy. Get some more bodies standing in melee. That way when they try to run, we'll be right on them. Run them down. Perfect. We're getting the pike, supposedly. I don't know. If we lose Caspar, should I reload? Hard to say. Caspar, I think, was supposed to be our... I think he was supposed to be our bannerman. Dang. That's a tough fight. I mean, we got 2 pikes out of it. And a kite shield. That's really it. Morningstar is a good weapon, too. I shouldn't say it like that. But none of the armor, none of the helmets. Really the only thing I care about. Let's try and do that again. Maybe just better. We'll just load up that autosave. Now we know what we're fighting. You know what I think also? I think I need to shift my formation over a little bit. We're starting with a flank. Oh, and we had a level. I didn't even notice that. My bad. By starting all the way to the side, the enemy kind of, in small numbers, they started over here, we started over here, and that gave us a flank, which we didn't really want. That's not all that good for us. Take that. 3. 3. And we'll take a 4 here. That'll probably be the last point we put hit points. And as far as perks go, let's give him Pathfinder. Our greedy apprentice, Ozymandias. So what that does is, by doing that flank, it makes it so that we have to move. Man, I wish they put us here. Could have made a nice straight line. Okay. Well, we have some high ground, but not a lot. If we can wreck this guy right at the beginning, which we kind of weren't able to do last time. It took us a little bit too long. We can always try and take an aim shot. But most of the time the odds are just better by taking 2 single shots. We might split into 2 groups. I don't see that as being a particularly bad idea. 39. Nailed it. Okay. So 1 down there. I don't want to be here. Not at all. Let's move up there. Over here. We'll make a little more room. See what they do. And if they go to swarm one position over the other, we'll reinforce. This might be a bad decision. Usually consolidation is the key in games like this. But the last thing I wanted to do... Yeah, that's bad. And he nailed that long shot. Okay, well, I've been outplayed, I guess. We're gonna have to come off this position, I think. Indeed. Quite bad. Let's, damn it. Getting wrecked. I do like that we've managed to kind of land on the pikemen. But we gotta get this dude off of our archer. Get our war dog out. Get our dagger out. That'll give us a chance. But we might be sacrificing our dog by doing that. Damn it, putting him on the low ground against that weapon feels super bad. So we're not going to do that. If he wants to fight someone, he has to step in. We don't. If I step here, though... Nice. Yeah, we'll step up. Get him, dog. Nice. No, don't jump in. Okay. Damn, hit him twice with that nonsense. Down goes our doggo. Wait. He hit us in the head with that pike. That's pretty unfortunate. Alright, he wants to run. Our best bet was to get on even ground with him. Huh. That almost for a second looked like it was going to hit Sigmund. See if we can't make this guy want to run. There we go. Good hit. Very worried about Sigmund. We've got to reinforce. Oh, thank goodness. Damn. He went for the stun and he landed it. Alright. Let's see if we can't get this other guy to flee. That will solve one of our biggest problems. Hoping to put some damage on him, that way he might want to run. Let's give him an alternate person to attack. Oh, thank goodness. We hit him. We destroyed his armor, though. There he goes, starting to break. Now, it's worth noting that we could try and pierce the armor with the daggers. Kind of just hoping to get lucky. But at the cost of one war dog, which we may not have needed to sacrifice, we are going to be able to take this fight, I do believe, with no casualties. Nice. I did the pierce at the end. I doubt it'll make a difference. I think we had already destroyed his armor. And this time, though, we got both the pikes, and the Morning Star, and the Kite Shield, but this time we got 2 Naso helmets and a leather lamellar armor. And a fat stack of gold. I don't know if we got that last time. That is a much better haul, and we didn't lose anybody. So, kudos to us. Poor doggo, though. Take Brawny. And here we will take a awesome 4 roll in ranged. 3 in fatigue. Oh, he's the one with the bad lungs. Take a 3 in health. Okay, let's check out that stash because we've got the Spedum here and we've got the Pike. So this is 60 and 80. Joop, that goes there. This is 100% better. I don't even have to look at it. And over here, though, the Spedum will be better for that. And once we have the ability to switch out... Oh god, that's a trash. That's why he almost got wrecked. He had a freaking hood on. That's awful, man. Okay. Venendai is one of our OG bros, which means he gets preferential treatment. The way it goes. And he's wearing a 40. So full Acton cap there is a increase. These are 40s as well. Alright, so buffs all around. And Jost is going to get the Lamellar, which allows us to pass on. These are 70s. Yes, Blotch Gambeson is 70. This is 65, which is good because we didn't want to have to repair that anyway. Man, we've got some good weapons. Military Cleaver, though. We've got stuff to outfit other brothers. If and when we get them. Alright, let's head back. What a tough fight. Sorry if it bothers you guys that I sometimes have been recently redoing the fights. There was a long time where, you know, I did 2 whole playthroughs from start to finish, and I never redid a fight. And I almost never redid a video, unless it was like, the only time I ever redid a video was if, I mean, something would have had to go catastrophically wrong within the first couple minutes, or, which like never happened, or it would have to be, maybe something happened in the game where I spent like 20 days worth of time recuperating and doing like traveling quests, and I look back on it, I was like, man, what a worthless hour-long video. And then I would just start all over. That'd be about the only instance. Ooh, they want us to go 3 days? Huh. Well, this is one of those great opportunities for us to completely relocate. They want us to go all the way to the north. To where? Hammer Erden. But it's just going to take forever for us to get there because we're going to follow the road. I mean, it's not a bad place for us to go. For 1,000 crowns, and we're in kind of rough shape. So it would give us time to heal and repair. I'm not against it. Do they have any tools? No, they don't have any tools for sale. The prices here are still quite good. Let's get rid of these hoods. Don't need swords. Don't need multiple Scramasacs. I like to keep daggers, but I don't know how much we're really going to use them. Okay. Goodbye, 1 padded leather. Ooh, the prices are much better. They dropped by about 80 gold, it looks like. That would put our last guy in padded leather. That's tempting. And keep in mind also that it's not always that bad of a thing. Now we can sell off this one, the Gambeson, and then if we pick up another brother soon, we can hook him up with something a little bit better. Could also buy the next padded leather as well and just have it. Yeah, let's do that. That's even better. Get it while the getting's good. And the full Acton caps are 50s. Is that worth it to replace some 45s? Not really. For these two? Maybe. Anyway, let's take it. That's what I'm leaning towards. Let's take this. It means us traveling for quite some time. But they're going to feed us. Oh, nice. A hot meal. I think we just have quite a few different types of food. Maybe we'll get attacked. We really needed tools, though. Because we have some stuff in our inventory I would like to repair. Will they attack us? Wow, they will. And they've got marksmen. So we have an opportunity potentially to get some tier 2 ranged weapons. Thankfully, they shot at the guy with the kite shield. That was bad, though. This is the danger of having two-handers in the center of the front line. It's not really a good strategy. Would love to get... Ooh, a long axe. A warbrand and a long axe in the same battle. Let's see what we can do here. I think we can set something up to crush these guys. We gotta be careful, though. Most dangerous thing on the battlefield, right here. Long axe will probably one-shot us. .63. We're softening up some targets. It's nice. Perfect. One less big, scary weapon to worry about. We'll shield wall right there. We'll step in here and pass. And we're going to get right in this dude's grill because we can't let him sit back at range. So if you don't know, a long axe has a range same as a pike. So by sitting back, we just give him the range that he wants. Hopefully we're faster than him. I don't know if we will be, though. Ow! They hit Oswald with the crossbow. Don't shoot him again. Okay. I was going to say, he's going to go for a line shot, and that's going to be brutal. And it really was brutal because he hit him. These guys need to help. Please, Joss. No. Beautiful. And we got the long axe. Yes. Alright, you move south. That was a rough miss. Tempted to step in here, just for the better surround. $19. Let's take a $39. Good hit. $26. The idea now is really just to try and rout these dudes. Stop him from shooting. That was a horrible miss. I think Jost is in a lot of trouble. Especially since these caravan dudes are not helping us. The likelihood of us getting like double murdered by this warbrand now is very high. Stop the crossbowman. Next turn, he won't be able to shoot. Alright, good. Wavering right before his attack. Oh, thank God. We still have to not die on Jost from this raider here. Which is not going to happen if we double miss. Oh, now he's running. That's great. That's what we needed, y'all. Still whipping, though. And he's breaking with pierced arm muscles. I don't know 100% what that entails. But if Josh tries to run now, he's going to get murdered. Oh my God, he made it out. The odds on that, pretty long, I think. We'll keep our bow. Alright, that's fair. I can't complain. I made it out with Jost. Through sheer luck. Please don't. No. Thank you. And we got the warbrand and the long axe. That's so lucky. And there goes the fight, y'all. Sheer luck. Better than all the skill that I possess. Now we just have to hope that no one else attacks us. Got a cut artery as well. Like if another group of raiders attacks us, I'm gonna run them down. Please, please, game. Thank you. Alright. Serious injuries abound. But we picked up a basic mail shirt, a long axe, a warbrand, another crossbow, which is something we sorely needed, and 2 helmets that are decent upgrades, and enough tools. Yeah, that's more than enough tools to help us continue repairing. So that was really a great fight for us. Decent helmets for everyone in the front line. Benendai gets the good armor, as we've discussed. This is a 70. Caspar needs something better. Full Akaton there, no reason to repair that garbage. And double crossbows. That is nice. We have 1 quiver of bolts. He's a 48, yeah, so he's going to take it. We may want to just consider doing this. He doesn't have quick hands yet. But a decent crossbowman is certainly useful. And we've got another volunteer for Pathfinder, I think. Let's take that. God, his resolve is so low. I'm not super happy about those rolls. They were not particularly good. 2 there. 4 there. 3 there. Okay. Alright, let's hope we're not attacked anytime soon. Because we need the time to heal. Those caravan guys did nothing. I think if we end up in another battle relatively soon, we're going to hide behind them. Let them get slaughtered. And we are out of tools. Oh my god. Another very similar group. Oh my god. I think I'm going to leave you guys in suspense. I think that's all the time I have for today. Whew. Alright, y'all. Will they attack us? They ran away from us as if they might not. But they might. They might, like, come out here and then come right back and hit us. We'll see, though. We'll see at the beginning of the next episode. Leave it on a cliffhanger. Oh, but wait. I didn't even... Hold on. Before we go. What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. Long axe at... That's a great pickup. And Warbrand probably over the Goindadag. "100% a superior weapon, but still would be nice to use that. We also picked up the 2-handed mallet, not to be ignored. These are probably all kind of on a similar tier. The Goindadag being a little bit higher. Kind of like the Morning Star. A little bit more effective versus armor. Or a little more of it ignores armor, rather. Do we have anyone that needs an extra quiver of arrows? We do not. Okay. So with that, guys, I think I'm going to leave you here today. Some really serious power spikes going on in today's episode. Some great levels. And when we head to the north, who knows what we'll find. I'd love to fight some more Norsemen. Definitely more beasts, of course. But there's going to be a point. So this is my plan. Let me take just like 1 minute to lay out what I think my plan is. I want to have spearmen in the front. I want archers, crossbowmen in the back. Pretty standard stuff. But I want to make use of nets. I want to make use of perks like Pathfinder and rotation on everyone. And quick hands on a lot of people too. Especially everyone in the back. I don't know. I haven't fully decided what every perk will be yet, but I'd love to hear your decisions, or your suggestions rather, in the comments if you don't mind. And when I have the chance to do something thematic, like let a lumberjack use an axe, I want to do that. You know, when I get a chance to have a hound master, you know, actually have a hound, I want to be able to do that, and keep it really thematic. But without any further ado, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And next time, we might take on this other small group, and they might provide us with some fat loot. So, without any further ado, y'all, take care, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later, y'all.